Hate subscription fees? Me too. So I found 9 powerful lifetime deals, meaning that you can pay once and never have to pay again. This tool is called Vento, and it's a stress-free screen recorder. So if you're constantly restarting your screen recordings with Vento, you can just pause, rewind, and then restart that screen recording from the place that you messed up. So some of the main features of Vento, let's say you fumbled a word, then it's no problem, because with other screen recorders, you'd have to restart the entire recording or use some complicated post-production software to edit out the mistake. But with Vento, you can just pause, rewind the recording just a few seconds, and then re-record that specific section. Another main feature is that you can redo multiple takes. So if you mess up once and you keep messing up, you can keep going back and re-recording that specific section. Another feature is that it will automatically create chapter headings, so it makes it easier for your viewers to quickly skip to the points that interest them in that recording. And then you can also add author annotations. So if you forgot to mention something, you can just go back afterwards and then add in an annotation like this, just saying, hey, forgot to mention by this point, this user or whatever. And that way people, when they're watching the video, that little thing will pop up and they can see what you wanted to add to the recording. So to use it, you just go to the Chrome store and you'll get a little extension that you can start using. When you click on the extension, it'll look like this. So you can see me right there. And I can select my camera only, camera and screen, or screen only. I'm going to select my camera and screen. Then you select what you're going to be recording with and what you're going to use for the audio. I'm going to use this microphone. And then everything records in full HD 1080p. When you're ready, just click on start recording. Got it. And then I'm just going to select my entire screen. So now we'll get a countdown timer. And let's say I am recording how to download this from the Chrome store. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is, let's say you click on this button here. Oh, no, I messed up. I meant to click add to Chrome. So instead, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to click on stop share. And now we can see I have my recording and me trying to describe going and clicking on the wrong button. So instead of me clicking on the extension button, I wanted to click on, let's say, download to Chrome. So I'm just going to replace, and now I'm going to redo the screen share. So what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to click on add to Chrome, which will be this button right here. Don't click this. I'm going to stop that. And now you can see that instead of us clicking on the extension button, now we are just re-recording that entire section. And if I want, let's say there's this little dead space, remove the selected area. So instead of me clicking on this button, it's just going to go, and now we're starting from over here. And I say what I'm going to say. If I like the video, then I can just click on save video. And then it will generate a transcription as well if I want. Add a summary right there. We can password protect this, rename it, edit, download, copy a link, move to a folder. So we have a lot of options for this video. Now, this lifetime deal is available on AppSumo. It's $50 and it's got 96 reviews. All deals on AppSumo come with a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out for a couple months, see if you like it, and if you don't, you can return it and get your money back, no questions asked. There's only one plan for this deal, and that's the Vento Premium plan. With that plan, you get unlimited hosted videos. You can record up to 1 hour in length. It's 1080p recording quality, 0 processing and upload time. You also get enhanced audio transcriptions plus the Chrome extension. This next lifetime deal is called SEO Stats, and it allows you to bring all your Google insights into one dashboard. So you can centralize your Google data, access Search Console, analytics, and indexing in one dashboard, so you can simplify and optimize your workflow. And when we scroll down, we can see what that looks like. So instant access to all of your sites, so you can monitor the performance of all of your websites from one dashboard. You can connect unlimited Google accounts. So if you have different Google accounts with different websites, you can just connect multiple. You can easily search, organize, and track top keywords on your website. And then you can also add your site to your spaces. So now you can easily add your site to your favorite or hidden lists. This feature allows you to quickly access your preferred site or keep certain sites private and out of view. And then they talk about some of the limitations of Google Search Console. So no need to manage multiple search consoles anymore. You can have it all in one dashboard. You're able to scale your business more effectively because you have everything in one place. Analytics with privacy as a priority. So our platform displays analytics without storing or using your data, unlike other platforms like Ahrefs, apparently. They say that it's very easy to set up, so you can get everything up and running in less than 30 seconds. And then another powerful feature is the email alerts and reporting. So if you're managing multiple websites, it can be easy for things to just kind of slip through the cracks. So what you can do now is set up automated alerts. They do have a subscription of $8 a month, or you could get the lifetime access for $129. And some more features that they're mentioning that you get with this tool, as opposed to just using the Search Console. So you can have multiple Google Search Console accounts. You can invite clients and team members. That way they can view your dashboards and they can view only the specific information that you want to give them. You can have all of your sites in your dashboards, inline compared data. I'm not sure what that means. You can add your favorite sites, you can hide sites, and then you can get weekly and monthly charts as well, which you can't do in the Google Search Console. So pretty cool tool with some pretty powerful features. This next lifetime deal is called URL Monitor. So what it allows you to do is get new pages indexed quickly, track your indexing status, and get more traffic. So you can track your URLs in Google, monitor for potential issues, and safely index new pages in bulk. So you get things like daily URL monitoring, automatic indexing, advanced filtering, sync your sitemaps, weekly email reports, and you can also track your progress. If you're not familiar with what indexing is, what Google will do is they'll crawl your site and look at all of your pages. And if they see that specific pages are not functioning properly, then Google will not want to include that in their search. Google wants to recommend websites that are fully functioning, so all the links are working, everything looks good, the formatting is correct. The problem that can happen is that because things are always changing online, if you have a site that has URLs that are linking externally or maybe specific things on your website are just no longer functioning, and then what typically happens is you'll just not be aware that there was changes made. Now your page will be less likely to be recommended on Google search. So one of the features of URL Monitor is that you can quickly see which pages are indexed and which aren't. So they track the indexing status of your pages daily in a simple dashboard, gives you complete overview of the status of your pages so you can find indexing problems or technical issues quickly. So you can filter by URL, by status, by sitemaps, submitted or index dates, page health to find pages that you need to focus on. You can also manually add pages, and you can also do bulk indexing. So select and submit your pages in bulk to get them indexed in Google. And what that just means is that you can force your page to get crawled by Google. That way it is more likely to show up, because if Google crawls your website some time ago and they haven't done it recently, then what you could do is just say, hey Google, please index my site again, and have it show up in searches. Another feature is that you can do automatic indexing, so everything that you need to automate your page indexing. So focus on crafting your content, let us worry about getting it indexed in Google. So you can sync your sitemaps and it will automatically find new pages to index as you publish them. Check the index status, so they can check the index status of your pages daily so you can see what's indexed and what's not, and it will do automatic indexing. So enable auto indexing and it will submit your pages to Google every day. Now this tool is available on AppSumo. It's $59 and it's got 9 reviews. They have 3 different tiers that you can choose from. So tier 1 for $59 means that you can add 5 websites and you have 500 pages submitted per day. Tier 2 is $169, so you can add up to 20 websites and have 1,200 pages submitted per day. And you can go all the way up to tier 4, which is 100 websites, 5,000 pages submitted per day, and you can also white label the dashboard and reports. This next tool is called Text the Calendar, and as the name suggests, you could copy some text and then just add it to your calendar. So they say, tired of all the mental energy you waste on mainly creating Google or Outlook calendar events? What you can do is you can create calendar events fast by highlighting text and making it in one click. You can create multiple calendar events at once and even recurring tasks. You can auto-populate details like time zones, locations, and descriptions, and you can save time and headache by avoiding manual entry errors. Alright, so you can see I got an email that says, can you meet January 12th, 2025? I'd like to discuss the past year and what you've been up to. We can meet at 1 p.m. EST if that works for you. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight all of this text and then right-click, click on Create Calendar Event. And as you can see, it created the event, and it even used AI to create the title of this meeting and then add in the description any of the details that were in that email. So you can see meeting with Julian to discuss past year. It automatically put January 12th, 2025, and then the time, which is at 1 p.m. EST. In the description, it says meeting with Julian to discuss the past year and what he's been up to. The only thing that it did not include is the person that sent the email. So what you'd have to do is just manually go into the guest right now and add that person. But maybe that's a feature that they'll update in the future because this is a brand new tool. Pricing on this tool is pretty cheap. Right now it's at $7, but they say that the price is going up to $10 after 3 more people purchase this. So they do give you the first 5 calendar events for free. So there's actually no way that you could just buy it directly from the site. You have to go through and use all 5 calendar events, and then you'll get to a checkout page that looks like this. This next tool is called Concord, and it's data privacy simplified. So it's a platform for compliance and privacy-first data collection that drives better data, user loyalty, and real business results. So you can see down here, there's this little banner that says, we respect your privacy. This website stores your data, such as cookies, to enable site functionality, as well as marketing, personalization, and analytics. So if you don't know, when you go to a website, they are going to be tracking your cookies or tracking your information. So that way the website can retarget you for ads on places like Google and Facebook, or Google, for example, will know what websites you're visiting and recommend recommend you specific type of content or ads because of the types of sites that you're visiting. So what Concord does is it makes it easy for other people to select how they want their information stored. And probably the biggest reason why you need something like Concord on your site is because you are actually legally required to disclose if you are going to be collecting and storing personal information. So what sites have been doing for the longest time is just adding a terms of service that has their privacy policy on there. But the problem with just having a page that says your privacy policy is that because different countries have different rules on what privacy policies can or cannot allow, it makes it a bit more complicated to legally comply with every country's rules on what can be shared or not shared. So Concord has a few features to make it easier for you to be able to stay in compliance. So first is consent and trust, so user preferences and privacy control. So you can quickly build trust and loyalty with your users with a single line of code. That way you can just add this to your website and you can have a function like this. So we can customize what we want to share. If I don't want to share analytics or if I don't want to be retargeted with ads, we have all these options that you can customize directly from this little customization widget. They say they've got a modern design and easy customization, and like I showed you, it is pretty modern and very easy to be able to customize. Second thing is compliance and protection. So your company and your data is at risk. So compliance with regulations like the CPRA and GDPR doesn't just mean cookie consent. Concord's full-featured data privacy platform enables you to avoid the legal peril of current and future legislation. So their guided data mapping and documentation experience makes it easy to get the full compliance in hours, not months, enabling a single source of truth for your organization. And you can also get compliance automation and workflows. So Concord integrates with hundreds of data systems to enable powerful and more efficient workflows for handling data privacy requests. So again, the reason why this is a really powerful tool is because let's say if I go to your website and you don't have one of these we respect your privacy and allowing for the customization of data. Typically on your privacy policy page, if you just have a static page, it typically say something like email you personally if you want to have your data removed. Then what you'd have to do is go through this whole hoopla of actually removing their data from your database somehow and then showing proof that they have been successfully removed. Because if you don't do that, then you could be in potential legal trouble if they decide to sue you or to report you to any one of these bureaus. So what Concord will do is it will automatically make it easy for anybody that doesn't comply or wants to customize their tracking to just do that automatically without you having to get involved in it. And the third thing is power and simplicity, so easier compliance with global regulations. So complying with global data privacy regulations can be daunting, often requiring numerous consultants and constant upkeep and maintenance. Concord was built to make things easier, so they have real-time scanning and blocking, so our no-code approach to consent helps you quickly comply with global data privacy regulations like the GDPR by automatically blocking the right trackers before consent is received. Their library of trackers and real-time scanning helps you stay compliant, and then you also get identity verification and security. So they say we prioritize security via automated user identification for all requests. The branded privacy portal leverages this verification, ensuring that users can securely and effortlessly access their data during the fulfillment process. So you'll get a nice dashboard showing people that have either complied or modified their privacy rights. So they say privacy drives protection and better bottom line business results. So you get cookie consent management, privacy request handling, unified privacy center, data mapping, engagement and results, and then detailed compliance logs. And I'm just going to select do not share my personal information and then just deny all. So now I'm not going to be tracked by Concord. This deal is available on AppSumo. It's $59. It doesn't have any reviews yet, maybe because people don't really care about privacy, but privacy is something that is definitely important. They have a few different tiers that you can choose from. The lowest tier plan is $59 and you get 200 privacy requests a month, 25,000 monthly sessions, 2 domains, 2 users, data retention for 12 months, and then you can remove the Concord branding. Tier 2 increases your privacy requests to 500, and then you get 50,000 monthly sessions, 4 domains, 4 users. And then if you go to Tier 3, everything else bumps up. But now what also bumps up is you get 2 years of data retention, and you can go all the way to 10 codes, where it's going to be 7,000 privacy requests, 100 data systems, 2 million monthly sessions, 50 domains, 50 users, and then 24 months of data retention. This next tool is called Make Podcasts, and they say that they are an AI podcast generator, so you can effortlessly craft professional podcasts in minutes using AI. So this is how the tool works. They use OpenAI's TTS and 11 Labs voices under the hood to generate your podcast with 3 simple steps. So the first thing is uploading your script. So you can upload your script with multiple number of hosts or just one. You can see what that looks like on the right. We have 2 different people, Neil and Claire, and Neil is going to be saying, hello, how are you doing today, Claire? And then Claire says, I'm doing good today, Neil. What do you have for me today? And the voices are generated using high quality AI. You can customize the host voices, so you can select the name of the host, and then what is going to be the voice of the host. And then the last thing is just clicking on the generate button, and we can actually hear what the AI sounds like.
How are you doing today, Claire?
I'm doing good today, Neil. What do you have for me today?
Well, Claire, have you heard of the recent OpenAI controversy? It is hilarious.
Ooh, now I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Well, it all started with the new AI voice Sky.
So like you heard, the voices are from OpenAI and 11 Labs, which are arguably the best quality AI voices on the market right now. They also have some different examples of ways that you could make podcasts. So in the app chat, you could do an ad read using AI, you could do mindful meditations or world anime podcast in Japanese. So really it's completely up to your imagination how you create your podcasts. Here's some of the different use cases that you can do. You can create full podcast episodes. You could use your own voice by just, let's say, cloning your voice in 11 Labs and then using that as one of the voice options within this tool. It says that you can spend only minutes doing ad reads. I'm not too sure why you'd want to do ad reads using AI, but I guess you can. Multilingual podcast, so you can reach a wide audience because the AI will speak in whatever language you decide to give it. You can repurpose written content by, let's say, turning blog posts or articles into engaging podcast episodes. And then you can also do marketing and promotion, so you can create voiceovers to promote products or services on, let's say, TikTok, Shorts, whatever you're going to be using. When you create your account, this is what your dashboard looks like. You can create a new podcast, and I already created one. I'm going to click on create new podcast so you can see what that looks like. So they say here on the free trial, you can try out the OpenAI podcast generation only. So if you wanted to be able to use the 11 Labs API and use some of those voices from your account, you have to pay for the lifetime license. But you can see here, I can add my hosts, and if I wanted to add another host, I could say like that, and then we can select whatever the voices from OpenAI are. If you want to listen to the voices, you just go up here and then select that link, and then you can listen to what all the different voices sound like. And then really simply, you just have your script right here. So I could say, let's say, hi, I am Julian, and then I'll say Julian AI. Let's say I do this voice, and we'll do echo, and then I can just keep going. I could say, hi, Julian AI, and then Julian AI says, hi, real Julian. And then I'm just going to click on generate podcast and then click on take me back to my podcast. And then it says the podcast is being generated, and it just generated in just a few seconds, just like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and listen to this.
Hi, I am Julian.
Hi, I'm Julian's AI.
Hi, Julian I.
Hi, real Julian.
All right, so that's the world's shortest podcast. So pricing on this tool is directly from the website. They've got a lifetime deal, $99. So you can use your own OpenAI and 11 Labs key. There's over 20 plus voice options. Use your own voice within 11 Labs. You get unlimited episode limits, use your own script, and multiple language support. This next tool is called Layerpath, and you can create interactive product demos in minutes using AI. So accelerate buying decisions and product adoption with interactive demos. Instantly build and share product tours and step-by-step guides on websites, sales, and email campaigns. I do think that it's really ironic that they don't have a demo where you can actually use the tool as an interactive demo, and instead you have to schedule a demo with them and it takes you to a Calendly page. Not super impressed that they're not showing you the tool of the demo tools. But anyways, some of the main features of Layerpath are that you can engage with the tour, so say goodbye to static screenshots, explain your product better through interactive tours, create personalized sales demos, and onboard new users with ease. Another feature is create stunning videos of your features, so easily transform screen recordings into captivating polished videos with customizable design elements like pan and zoom, redaction, etc. Provide an immersive learning experience to your customers. You can create guides, so build step-by-step guides, capture each step of your features working and convert them into how-to guides instantly, customize and detail the guides, provide clear and engaging instructions to your audience. You get in-app customization, so you can make your tour visually engaging, so provide a personalized learning experience for your customers by tailoring the tour with colors, layouts, voiceover fonts, and much more. This can increase viewer retention and product engagement and higher conversion rates. You can also do this thing called AI-powered tours, so communicate effectively with AI. Increase user satisfaction by utilizing our AI feature. From improving your text to adding engaging voiceovers, our AI can help you deliver impactful tours. That sounds like a pretty cool feature to be able to add in a voiceover to the demo. Again, I would have liked to have been able to test these interactive elements on this website, but maybe they'll add it to the website eventually. And then this also helps with lead generation and analytics, so you can convert every tour into an opportunity by including things like forms onto your tour, so that way you can capture viewer information, nurture them, and then drive conversions. So just adding a little pop-up that says, hey, enter your email, and then you can just start to nurture those leads. So this tool is available on AppSumo for $59. It's got 25 reviews currently, and it's generally pretty positive. They've got 3 different tiers that you can choose from. So for $59, you get all the features above, things like full editing capabilities, 1080p exports, unlimited projects, demo overlay, automatic text annotations, basic analytics. You remove the Layerpath branding, and you also can use your own brand kits. You'll get 100 video export credits per month, 1,000 AI credits per month, and 100 voiceover credits per month. If you go to tier 2, it increases all of those credits, but it also adds in things like the video editor. So you get unlimited editing. You get to add things like playlists, advanced branching, and permission and analytics. And then if you go to tier 3 for $299, again, all of these credits are increased. And then you're also going to get some additional features, things like redacting by blurring sensitive information. You get 3D effects and animation, user collaboration, workspace access, and a custom domain and URL. This next lifetime deal is called Droppable. It's version 1.0, so it is a brand new tool that I just discovered, and what it allows you to do is to be able to send large files from your Mac desktop currently in a couple of clicks. So it's a tool for creatives. It's simple, unobstructive, and joyful for sending files. So they have a nice web animation that shows you a demo of what the tool is. I actually downloaded the tool and tried it myself, and this is exactly what it's like. So you can see here, this is what the tool looks like, and then you'll just drag in whatever your files are, drop it into the tool, and then it'll show you all the different files that you want to send. So the main features of Droppable is that you can send large files to single recipients or a group and teams by just adding them like such. You can add a note or an expiry date for the delivery. All the files that you're going to be sending get stored in Google Drive. So when you add it to Droppable, it's also uploading it to Google Drive for you. So it uses your own OneDrive, so you are able to just control your storage. You have a messenger for your transfers, so you have a clear overview and history of all of your transfers in a messenger style interface. And then they have this Mac app that you download, so you don't need to use a browser tab. It's just something that you install onto your computer. You can see this deal. You can try out your first 5 transfers for free, and then if you want full access, it is only a one-time payment of $10. This next tool is called Salad, and you know that they're legit because they have the domain salad.com. So this is the Salad transcription service, and you can stop overpaying for AI transcriptions using Salad. So today's AI transcription services rely on high-end GPUs, custom models, and expensive clouds, leading to a high cost for you. By utilizing open source models on the world's most affordable cloud, Salad offers the lowest price transcription service up in the market with unparalleled accuracy, cutting your cost by up to 90%. So they say that they've got 91% accuracy, which is the second best accuracy in the industry. The rate is 10 cents per hour of transcription, which is ridiculously cheap. And they also show you that the more hours that you use, the cheaper the cost per hour gets. And this is a tool that is really more designed for developers, people that are really using this for, let's say, a bunch of applications or have a website or a tool that uses heavy transcriptions. So they show you that the more hours that you are using per month, the cheaper the Salad transcription service gets. So this tool, for example, Opus Clips, a lot of people use Opus Clips to take videos and then turn them into shorts. But what Opus Clips has to do is they have to transcribe all of the content that gets uploaded into it and then find the most viral clips from that transcription. But when Opus Clips is looking at maybe a 2 or 3 hour podcast, that's 3 hours of transcription. Now that costs money to be able to read that entire transcription. So what Opus Clips might be doing is they might be paying a service like Salad Transcription, and they're paying 6 cents per hour. So if you have a 3 hour podcast, it'll cost you 18 cents to be able to transcribe, let's say, that podcast. So they say no more custom models and expensive APIs. The industry's best kept secret is that AI-powered transcriptions shouldn't cost what it is today. But thanks to the needless mix of custom models and expensive GPUs, APIs charge a high price for high margins. Leveraging Whisper Large V3 in consumer GPUs, Salad provides a highly accurate transcription for innovative, cost-conscious companies at up to 90% less than the cost of other APIs. And again, some of the things that you can do with Salad is get things like transcripts and summaries. You can do things like subtitling or adding in captions to videos. Another feature of Salad is that it's built for transcription at scale in 97 plus languages. Some of the other things that they do is that it supports popular audio, things like MP3, WAV, or video, MP4, MOV. They do pre-processing, so it accounts for noise reduction, volume normalization, and speech enhancement with accent modification, automatic speech recognition, so they can detect the language. They use large language models to be able to verify accuracy. They use a knowledge base or RAG, so an accuracy enhancing knowledge base utilizes customer inputs to account for for custom vocabulary, rare words, proper nouns, tailored outputs, and transcripts. And then you also get use-based outputs, things like JSON files, text, PDF docs, so that way you can export those transcriptions as well. Like they've already mentioned, it's affordable and versatile, so you can take advantage of a geo-distributed nodes and transcribe multiple media types at a lower cost. They also say that they're accurate and readable, highly accurate human-readable transcripts, premier accuracy at 50% less cost, and multi-model open-source whisper-powered accuracy. And then they show you some cost comparisons. So if you're using, let's say, something like Assembly AI, you're paying 12 cents an hour. Or if you're using AWS's, so Amazon's transcribing service, it's $1.44 per hour. Or if you're using Google, it's 96 cents per hour. And the crazy thing is that this is available on AppSumo, $79. They've got 5 reviews so far. So the lowest tier plan for $79, you get 100 transcription hours per month. For $158 lifetime, it's 250 transcription hours per month. Or you could go all the way up to 10 codes. So for $790, you get 2,000 transcription hours per month. If you want to see lifetime deals on cool new software before they go away, then subscribe and turn on notifications and watch this video next to see another lifetime deal before it goes away soon.